I bought myself a broken Nintendo Switch for 120 euros. The seller wrote that the microSD card reader won't work and that some Joy-Cons have the drift issue. Let's unpack everything and see if I can fix the problems. And by the way, I know the audio in this video isn't great. I failed to record everything properly. The quality in the next video will be better, promised. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. What I got in the package is a spare pair of Joy-Cons. On this Joy-Cons there's the problem that the analog sticks drift. So the eBay seller said, have a look into this, and of course the switch itself. Got that in the original case. So let's see what's inside there. The seller wrote on the listing that the microSD card reader is faulty, and also the Joy-Con analog sticks that are with the original Switch are drifting, have the drifting issue. That already looks quite nice. Screen protector. Condition of the Switch is pretty good, I guess. Let's have a look. The two nunchucks, Joy-Cons, whatever. The controller mount for the Joy-Cons. Got the LEDs. Looks good. Anything else? Oh, the Joy-Con grips. These are nice to have. This is the charging adapter. HDMI cable. Nice. This would be the docking station. Okay. Let's look at what's faulty and try to repair that. Let's test it. That looks good. Let's take the Joy-Cons. Nice sound here as well. Sound seems fine. Let's have a further look on this. It is a little bit scratched, as you can see here. Quite common with consoles over 2 years old. But other than that, volume buttons work, power button does also work, of course. What else? Overall not very dirty. Sliders look quite okay, I guess. USB port looks okay-ish, let's say. They stand. Oh. Oh, nope. Oh, yeah. Okay, have to look into that. Whatever. Skip. Yep. So let's have a look into Minecraft. Is there actually so I will take that. That wasn't in the listing, so I guess let's get into the settings. Don't see any problems here. And test this one. Oh, Ah, okay. That's a classic Nintendo Switch drift issue. So we'll need to look at the left Joy-Con. Other than that, maybe let's have a look at the buttons. Here, home button. Should have known better. Quite good. So we have to remember this one has a the drift issue of the Joy-Cons. Let's have a look in this little nifty package. The seller also mentioned that the drift issue is with this Joy-Cons as well. That's nice. 2 of the Joy-Con grips. Ooh, I love that color. Not as heavily used as the other 2 Joy-Cons. Let's connect them and oh, they don't react to any button presses. That could be that the battery is discharged. Let's have a look at this. Just for controller buttons. Let's test the Joy-Cons of the control sticks of this Joy-Cons as well. Wow. Okay. That is indeed quite drifty. So as well the left Joy-Con and the right one. Let's get back and use this one. Right one seems fine. That is nice. Let's have a look at the faulty micro SD card reader. Formatting options and micro SD card. Unable to access micro SD card. So this looks indeed faulty. Test it by sticking it in and removing it again. Ooh, that's indeed a little bit mushy. I don't hope. I hope that's not gummed up with any juice or something like that. Let's have a look again. And whoops, no, I don't want to set this to factory settings. Format, no, there's no possibility to get to the whoops micro SD card. So that's indeed faulty. Let's take out those driving screws. Wow, that's actually pretty dusty. While that looks like a bad thing, I am actually sure that no one was in this console before me. That is nice. The micro SD card reader. That looks a little bit water damaged. Don't quite know. I need to get rid of this foam. Oh, is that possible that... Holy shit. It could actually be possible that this connector was just not connected at all. And I don't even need a new micro SD card reader. Let's hope for the best and try to reconnect this. Take it from this side, I can actually see that piece going to seat in. Ooh, that was a nice sound. That could actually have been the whole problem with the micro SD card reader. That would actually be quite nice. Even if a spare part for the micro SD card reader would only be about 4 or 5, maximum up to 10 euros. This would be really nice if I don't have to wait for another spare part. So let's turn it on again. The micro SD card. that message to restart the console, and that really looks like the only thing was that connector not completely connected to the board. Formatting options and format the SD card. Yes, I want to format it. Has been formatted. Console will restart. So that's actually a quite quick and easy repair. Just to stick down this connector. Data management. And yep. That was this problem. So after fixing the Nintendo Switch, I am going to have a look at this Joy-Con. For this we again need the driving screwdriver and take out the 4 screws. And I should be able to see any flimsy ribbon cables like these two. That's uncomplicated. That is nice. And I guess it's best to remove the battery and its connector. That is the black one down there. Maybe I should take something of plastic to not damage it further. Wow, that is really stuck in there. Let's take another tool like this one, I guess. So I can get under this. Now we're talking. So this is the battery that should come right out. And it's actually glued down a little bit. Nice. I can barely see this. I need to pull up this one here, right here. I hope. Yes, I do. Take out this ribbon cable. And now it looks like I need to get under this button. Can stay there. And let's take out the screws. Still screwed in solid. I guess that those golden bigger screws are those that holding the plastic. Yes, I'm right. Let's take this really slow because there are many ribbon cables I could tear right off. That looks good. Let's pretty dirty. Let's take the pliers and flip this black thing up and get the ribbon cable out of there. Come on, little dude. Don't want to pull on the cables. Let's take the pliers. Get out of there. That is some pretty flimsy stuff. Button itself looks really good. And now we need to get to the Joy-Con. This is nothing related. Whoopsies! This is nothing related to the joystick. Let's get this button aside. I need this ribbon cable up. Whoops, and get it out. Isn't that stuck down. No, it's not. But I don't really get a grip on this ribbon cables with this metal plier. Now I do have it. I need to get rid of this ribbon cable as well. I could remove this ribbon cable so I can lay down the right side with the rail and the ribbon cable, so that is out of the way and I can't damage it further or damage it. Now I need to flip this one up and get away this ribbon cable, so that is out of the way. Wow, this is some flimsy stuff. So that is now out of the way and I can get to the screws holding in the joystick, the analog stick, the left one right here. Let's take this out of there. Now, it get caught in this little gasket thingy, I guess. Maybe that is there to protect the innards of the controller from the dust. Yeah, let's see, I need to get in there and clean this to make the joystick work again. That's clamped around all 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's clamped on all sides. So I need my screwdriver and get under these latches. I hope I can open this without needing to bend all of those, but I guess I do need to bend all of those out of the way at least. Oh, that is not as repairable as I would like. There's no way around it. I need to bend it. I can bend it back later when I get the clip back on, but for now I guess best way to open it is to bend those clips. This is really small stuff. I don't know if you actually can see this. So I need to bend those metal clips reaching over the plastic. Clip from the plastic, come on. Wow, okay. That might break when I'm returning this in its original position, but that should be fine. Yep. That is what I hope, or had hoped that wouldn't happen, but guess I can do nothing about that. Not much I can do about this. So now let's take it really slow. Don't want to damage any necessary parts. So that analog stick is spring loaded, and I'm already taking apart the bottom. Ooh. This spring, let's get out of there. And that is the click, I guess. Yep. So this one, the upper one, is the click, and the sliders are what are transferring the data to the board, to this kind of ribbon cable board. And as you can see, maybe you can see if, whoops, there is enough light. On the right, you can see, oh, that is quite dirty. On the right, you can see this is the button to click. And those black panels, those black fields on there are what are collecting the data with those clamps on the joystick. And I hope you can, yes, you can actually see this. It is really, really dirty. And with all of that gum in there, it's not actually possible to get the position data from the joystick. So the end result of this problem is that it drifts. That is the standard issue with all of those Joy-Cons. So let's clean this up. Let's give that a good clean, and as you can see, this is already way better. And with this gunk removed, this Joy-Con should not drift anymore. I give this also a good clean, and I hope I can get this clip back together on the actual plastic part. Come on. I think I will break this as well. Let's bend that back together. Left and right side needs to get in right here. Did I broke it? I guess I broke. Yes, I broke the other one as well. That is unfortunate, but to get this to hold this back in position, okay, we have the spring that's keep pushing that, so I guess I need to fix that quick and dirty with some electrical tape. Fix my mistake, my failure of leaving those tabs alive. So this is going onto the joystick. That is not good. I need to place that in another spot, maybe like here, and get it around. That looks like it could work. So I plugged everything back together. I got the Joy-Con back together and the analog stick back in it, but it seems like nope. All of the cleaning and that shit didn't remove the issues completely. So it's not drifting anymore, but it's not centering correctly. So I guess to have to order a new analog stick. And because of the drift issue of this left Joy-Con is really bad, as you can see here. I will give it a try, but I will give it a try to clean, but I guess I will do that off camera. And yeah, I tried the same thing on the left Joy-Con with the extremely drifting stick, and it seems like this just did the trick. I don't know why on the other left one it had so major problems, but yeah, I guess I'll be on the same on the safe side if I get a new Joy-Con and plug that in. I gave it another try, and I don't know why exactly, but it seems like that right now, after the fixes of the left sides, of the gray and the yellow one, all of them work. So that was the left controller, that is the left yellow controller that had the most drift, the heaviest drift issue. That's absolutely flawless. The only problem with the yellow Joy-Cons is that the battery is quite weak, I guess. I need new batteries, or what I want to try. The LEDs of this one aren't working. So that's possible that I screwed something up, or that the LEDs aren't working. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to reopen this one and have a look at it. That should be this ribbon cable right there. That is... Can't see anything obvious right here. After a little bit of a search, I noticed that there was a faulty connection where the ribbon cable was bent. I taped the broken metal piece from one of the joysticks I broke onto the original bend of the ribbon cable to fix it and just bend it in another position. I could put everything back together and all the LEDs work flawless. I could have, of course, ordered a new ribbon cable, but why would I? Everything works perfectly fine. So, to conclude the case of my $120 broken switch, it was quite a journey and quite a long video. If you stayed with me for the whole video, thank you very much. And if you want to see more of this kind of repair videos, I already have another thing to fix on the line. If you like this video, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell to not miss out on my next projects. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Peace!